What if I told you that in 2026, migrants are still being shackled in chains? Not criminals, not prisoners, but people simply trying to survive. Today, we're uncovering the disturbing reality behind what some are calling modern day shackling of Haitian immigrants and why this story is sparking outrage across the US. Now, welcome back to the Social Spectator. If you care about truth, accountability, and the stories people don't want you to see, make sure you're subscribed because what's happening right now to Haitian immigrants isn't just about immigration. It's about human dignity. Now, according to a recent report highlighted by Yahoo News, Haitian immigrants in the United States are increasingly being placed under strict monitoring systems, including ankle shackles as part of immigration enforcement. Advocates argue these devices are being used not just for tracking, but as a form of control that feels deeply dehumanizing. Many migrants say they are given a choice. You either wear an electronic monitor or face detention or even deportation. And for thousands of Haitian migrants, that's not really a choice at all. These ankle monitors can track location 24/7, restrict movement, and even cause physical discomfort. But the impact goes far beyond that. Research shows that 90% of people forced to wear these devices reported physical pain, while nearly 88% said it harmed their mental health. Some described it as a psychological torture. Others compared it to wearing a permanent mark of shame. Now, guys, this is where the story gets a little bit uncomfortable because this isn't new. Human rights groups have documented that Haitian migrants and Black migrants more broadly have historically faced harsher treatment within the US immigration system. In past deportations, migrants reported being transported in handcuffs, chains, and full body shackles, sometimes for hours at a time. Critics say these practices echo imagery from one of the darkest chapters in history, slavery. And guys, as I'm, reading this article, I'm thinking about, those historical movies where you see Black people, the slaves in chains on plantations. And while US authorities argue that restraints are used for safety and security, advocates say the reality on the ground tells a different story. And I have to pause here because they're saying it's for safety and security of whom? If these migrants were under the temporary protective order and they were working, going to school and, living lives as upstanding citizens, working, paying their bills, paying their taxes, how is it now that they have ended their temporary status? They are now being shackled because of safety and security. That doesn't make sense to me. Studies have also found that Black immigrants are disproportionately subjected to shackling and surveillance compared to other groups. So the question becomes, is it about enforcement or something deeper? Now imagine trying to rebuild your life in a new country while wearing a device that tracks your every move. Work, picking up your kids, or even walking outside, knowing you're being monitored like a criminal. For many Haitian migrants, this is daily life. Some say the stigma isolates them from their communities. Others say it affects their ability to find jobs, maintain relationships, and even sleep at night. One report described ankle shackles as a modern-day scarlet letter, a symbol that follows you everywhere. Now, this controversy is happening at a time when Haiti itself is in crisis, with political instability, violence, and economic collapse pushing thousands to flee. So when migrants arrive seeking safety and are met with surveillance and restraints, it raises serious ethical questions. Is this a necessary tool for immigration control? Or is it a system that's quietly normalizing the treatment of vulnerable people as criminals? Here's the truth. Immigration policy is complicated. Border security matters, but so does humanity. And when enforcement starts to look like punishment, people are going to ask questions. Now, guys, what do you think? Are ankle monitors a reasonable alternative to detention, or is this crossing a line? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you really want more real-life stories like this, raw, unfiltered, and fact-based, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications, because the stories that matters most are often the ones people try to ignore. Thank you for watching, and catch you on the next one.